it out and letting it go. Oh, good morning everyone, welcome back to a new vlog, welcome back. Today is Wednesday the 6th of August. In fact, before I even say anything, thank you so much for all the love on my recent vlogs. I've really been in the swing of vlogging and uploading a lot more frequently, and I don't know if it's just because I've been loving filming and editing these videos that any sort of feedback on them has just been like, oh my god, people also love it. But it's just been very, very lovely. So I just wanted to start this vlog off by saying thank you. It feels really, really nice. I've been doing YouTube for such a long time, and just to feel like people actually care about what I'm saying. And also I feel like because I've not been cutting out all the rambly parts, I've just been leaving them in. I know I've said this before, but I normally get a bit scared that people are going to find me really boring. It just feels really nice and very special. So thank you so much if you have left any nice comments or just watched the videos. It really, really does mean a lot. Anyway, now we'll have a little chat, we'll have a little debrief. I got back from IB4 on Monday, today is Wednesday. The craziest week of my life. I actually have just been editing my last vlog back, and in that vlog I went to London, I did a job with Australia, I then flew to Ibiza, I then went to see Drake, and how close we were to Drake. Like the last week of my life just actually feels like a fever dream, and this keeps happening. I keep having a quiet week, crazy week, quiet week, crazy week, and this week it's gonna be a quiet week. Thank the Lord. I feel like my life is just all over the place, and I know I say this all the time, but there actually is zero routine. I'm trying to get myself into somewhat of a routine, but it just is not happening. I've had the best time ever. In my Ibiza vlog, it looks like we were just drinking like crazy and partying like crazy, and I'm not gonna lie, was partly like that. However, I feel like I love just having a little bit of a chat, and I didn't really get to chat to you in my last vlog. It was just very much go, and also if you've been to Ibiza, everywhere ever is just playing super loud music that would get copyrighted, so a lot of it had to be montage. But I had the best time. I'm forever grateful to the girls from Beer Bell. It was so cute, like just seeing them witness their brand being part of something like Ocean Beach was just so crazy. Like the girls were crying. It was just lovely. Like genuinely was just a really, really lovely trip. A little bit crazy, like I said, but it was like a good mix of crazy and then just really genuine nice moments. So I hopefully encapsulated somewhat of that in my last vlog. But anyway, if you've seen that, you've seen it. That's not what today is. Today is not that vlog. I am heading over to Anna's this afternoon to help her film a job that I believe she's doing for M&M. I just agreed to go over and help her film it, and then we're going to do a food shop, and then it's mission come back here and finish editing my vlog. It's a bit of a worky day. I feel like because it's Wednesday, and yesterday, honest to God, I literally spent the entire day dying on the sofa. I feel like the adrenaline come down after Drake mixed with the hangover from the weekend just all hit me. We literally spent the entire day yesterday on the sofa binge watching Love Island and eating food, and I feel like I needed that because today I've woke up and I feel a bit more energized, a bit more revitalized, and I am having the realization that it is midweek and I feel like I've actually not done anything that I needed to do. I need to sort a bunch of admin bits out with my VAT and my tax and just all this boring adult stuff that I should have done at the start of the week, and now it's midweek and my brain's like, oh my god, you've got like 2 days worth of things to do in one day. So the plan is food shop, because I cannot function on an empty stomach and currently I've got nothing in the fridge. Help Anna with her ad, and then I'm going to come back here, edit myself. I want to face at myself in real life. No, I'm going to edit my own vlog, and then I need to film some ad stuff myself as well. So it's go, it's busy. I did say this week's going to be a bit more of a chill week, and by that I mean it's still going to be busy, but it's not going to be as chaotic. It's going to be like a calm after the storm, because I feel like from Thursday last week it very much was just chaos and very much a storm. So I'm excited to have a few days at home just chatting with you, doing nothing. This is going to be a cozy vlog. I'm hoping it's going to be a cozy vlog. I need to go to the gym. We're just back in the swing of my normal life. It's really weird. I feel like Hannah Montana sometimes, because I have this crazy wild experiences, and then I'm suddenly back in my flat and I'm like, oh, just pottering around doing my normal everyday things, and I've just literally been through a whirlwind this past weekend. Anyway, I went to see Drake on Monday with Drake's fragrance brand. Like, that is the most insane, crazy thing to ever leave my mouth. I didn't actually realise they were sending out a fragrance. I just thought, we've been invited by Drake's fragrance brand, that's really cool. We're gonna go and meet the team, obviously have the best time watching Drake, and that I did. But I didn't realise they also sent out his fragrance, and I got to Anna's and I was like, oh my god, how do you have that? Because I feel like it is literally, you can't get it anywhere. The fragrance shop actually do stock it, I did see that. But I looked online, you can't get it anywhere, and Anna was like, babe, this is the invite. I opened the actual box, the shipping box that it came in, and that was the invite, as in like, come and see Drake with us. I had no idea that I was even getting this. And then on the day I spritzed Anna's, and we got given a little like roll-on version. It smells incredible. So this is my aftershave of choice today. This is what I'm going to be wearing. Summer Mink by the main man himself. It just smells lovely. Anyway, thank you very much to Drake's team. That just saying that out loud sounds like such a wankery thing to say. Thank you so much to Drake's team. But that actually, thank you so much to the people that work for Drake's fragrance team. What the fuck? I feel very grateful. And I hope I don't sound like I'm bragging. I'm just like, this feels crazy and weird. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. And if you haven't, it's a new week. You don't know what life entails. You've got to just keep plodding along. Because you know what? Nothing lasts forever. So if you are having a bad week, it's not going to be a bad life. But if you're also having a good week, hate to ruin it, it's not going to last forever. So just, live in the moment. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm having a bloody good time doing so. Right. On that note, I could run around with this like a GoPro on my head. Action shot! Right, I've got to stop fucking around, I need to leave. This is so funny. We're obviously going to do a food shot after we finish filming. So I'm just strutting around with this very chic pea bag. I think this is my mum's actually, so Mum, if you're watching this, I have in fact stole your bag for life. We're just going to Aldi, look what they have, like bubble tea things. I don't even know if I like bubble tea, to be honest. I've never tried it, but that actually looks really cool. Anyway, time to do a food shop. It feels like a Monday. I mean, it's absolutely not a Monday, but it feels like a Monday. Also, I tried this from Aldi, Chef's Kiss. It was a little bit dry, but I feel like the actual taste of the chicken part was brilliant. Had that whilst I was walking around. Also treated myself to a thing of hula hoops whilst I was walking around. I feel like that's such a, I don't know if it's just a British thing. Maybe it is like a global thing, but I feel like I always see, especially like British families, it's very British family coded, to be walking around eating things in the shop. My mum would be like, I'll just have one now then. After me begging to open something. And then obviously you pay for it when you get to the till, but if it's like a multi-bag of crisps, my mum would just be like, have one now then, if it's going to shut you up, have one now. And then I'd be terrified that I'm being a criminal whilst I'm walking around the shop eating a bag of crisps. But I did exactly that. And as a grown adult, I know I'm going to pay for it, so it's like, it feels like the thrill of stealing, but you're also not stealing. Anyway, done a big fat food shop. I don't know what the hell I bought, because again, I did this last week. I went round whilst I was starving and just picked up a bunch of random shit, like why have I bought crab sticks? I don't know what I'm going to have crab sticks with, but this just reminds me of Christmas. Anyone else on a Christmas, not on the Christmas dinner, but before, Mum and Dad have like a prawn salad before Christmas dinner as like their starter? Maybe this is just me. This is my family. Like, what do you have for Christmas dinner as starter? My family always do like a really fancy prawn cocktail thing in a glass, but I can't eat prawns. So my mum will make me one, but substitute the prawns for crab sticks. And I just saw these and I haven't had a crab stick probably since Christmas. Bought one. I mean, they're called seafood sticks, because I don't actually think it is crab. I grew up being told these are called crab sticks. Anyway, bought those. Usual food shop. Got myself some beans. Beans with sausages in. I don't care what anyone says. The best elite little beans you can buy. Who's buying normal beans when you can get beans with little sausages in? Riddle me that one. Ooh. Now there's a lot of stuff on my shelf that does not belong to me, so we're going to have to do a rejig because this is not mine. I haven't mentioned this in my vlog, and I was going to say Freya's friend, but I would love to think that Chloe's also my friend. I met Chloe through Freya, basically. She's moving house, so if you have seen in any of the vlog clips, like in the office, it does look like someone's moving in because there's like boxes and bags and stuff everywhere. I don't know if you will have seen it in any of the vlogs so far, but we've got Chloe staying with us for the next week or so until she can actually move into a new place. So if you do see any random bits and bobs, we aren't moving out. We have in fact got a lodger, a lovely lodger at that actually. So I'm assuming the stuff that is on my shelf is Chloe's, but unfortunately, Chloe girl, I'm gonna have to move it because I need to fit my stuff in. It is 7:38 and I'm free from the shackles of my laptop. I literally, since the last time I vlogged, have spent the entire afternoon editing and filming different things. I've got a lot of cool different bits of ad work, but I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to anything that I post on the internet. So it took me a little while to actually get everything right. I've refilmed stuff about 18 different times, and then I've just been start editing my Ibiza vlog, and I actually really love it. Like, I didn't think it was going to be too great because it's not very chatty, and also these vlogs have been very chatty recently. This is probably the shortest one you've had in a while, but I actually really love it. In fact, do you know what I need to stop doing? Talking about my vlogs in my other vlogs. Like, why am I talking about what happened last week? Do you know what I mean? I need to get better at just putting it out and letting it go. I think because these are so real time, I'm just letting you know I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. But I love this vlog, and she's done. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. I have in fact realised I did do a food shop earlier, but I haven't really eaten much today. This is what I mean. When I get really honed in on my laptop, and this is why I stopped taking my ADHD medication, because I feel like they really like you into something, and I already am really bad at once I start doing something, I can't like walk away from it until I've finished it, especially if it's something that I enjoy doing. If I'm not too fussed by it, then I'll be in and out of the project. However, when it comes to editing, I just find myself stuck, and I haven't eaten, and like I said, it's nearly 8 o'clock. I also want to go to the gym. I can't go to the gym without eating though, because I feel like I'm gonna have no energy. So I think the mission is eat, digest a little bit, gym, maybe pop round to Anna's afterwards. I don't know, I'll see what everyone's doing. But your boy is hungry, I tell you that. Good morning everyone, it is now the next day. I don't actually think I filmed anything yesterday after I hung my washing out. I didn't go to the gym because I left it too late and the gym had closed, and then I hung my washing out, and what did I do? I think I had quite an early night last night. I don't know why my brain is all over the place. I woke up this morning and I feel very discombobulated. I said this morning, it is now not the morning. It is now 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's definitely not the morning. I have absolutely trashed my room this morning because I've just got myself dressed and ready. Me and Anna are heading to Bershka to the new store opening. I believe the store's actually open. Like, I think it's open to the general public, but we got invited the other day to pop in, do some shopping, and then tonight there's actually a little party to celebrate the opening of Bershka in Manchester. I believe that's what it is. I need to have a real good read over the email because I read it a few days ago and now my brain's a little bit like, I've been Ibiza and I'm like, all the information that I retained has now disappeared. But I've literally just jumped out the shower, thrown a beanie on because my hair is still wet, and Anna's coming to mine to pick me up in literally like 20 minutes. So I've absolutely trashed the hell out of my bedroom. This happens every single time I get dressed. So I could do it quickly, giving my bedroom a little tidy, and then Anna is literally going to be downstairs to pick me up. But good morning everyone. I don't know why I keep saying good morning. And probably when you're watching this actually it's going to be the evening. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, happy birthday if it's your birthday. Other occasions are there. I'm sorry that your dog passed away, maybe. That's also not something to be joking about, Byron, actually, so maybe not. But I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're going through. I hope you're all well, regardless. Look at the actual state of my bedroom. This is just from me getting dressed. And guess what? I'm literally wearing an all black outfit. So I don't know why I've had to pull every single item out of my wardrobe to put on black jeans and a black t-shirt, but I have in fact pulled everything out my wardrobe. Also, if anyone is clocking the amber leaf tobacco in the corner of the shop, it's not mine. I've obviously just been through duty free and my dad asked me to pick him some tobacco up. So just gonna ignore that. I'm not a smoker. Before anyone clocks in the corner of the screen that there's tobacco there, spotted a dress seat. Anyway, I now really quickly need to make this look somewhat better because I'm going to hate myself when I get back this afternoon, and I've got lots of editing to do, and my office is looking like this. So it's mission, real quick, shove everything back into place. Not necessarily tidy, but we're going to make it look a little bit more presentable. Also, look how cool these shoes are that I'm wearing. I've had them for a little while now. They're actually from ASOS. They like hair. They're a bit weird, and I feel like I get a little bit of funny looks when I wear them. However, I think they're really cool. I think they're really, really cool. I just don't wear them often because I'm scared to wear them when the ground's wet. I don't want to risk going out in the rain and then they all just look like matted pony hair. I want to keep them nice and pristine, so I only tend to wear these when it's nice weather, and fingers crossed it looks like it's a nice day outside. So the shoes have been worn. Anyway, it is time. I'm going to say it's time to tidy, but I don't really tidy my room. I feel like I just do this and squash everything into a cupboard, move things around a little bit, and be like, oh, we're back to normal. Right, we've just got here and Anna is already shopping. Lovely little two-piece. I've not yet been into the men's wear, but the women's wear in here is actually so cool. Like all these little bags, very fun. I feel like maybe, do you want to try it on?
I don't know whether to get the bag or to take a obnoxiously big bag that I already have on the shelf.
We're basically going to an event later tonight with Bershka, so we're getting dressed for the event. This is what this is for. I don't think a big bag is going to do you right where we're going. Oh my god, Anna, what have you got on your bag? You've got loads of red marks on your t-shirt.
On my t-shirt?
Yeah. Anna's been so sweet and just carried all my things for me.
Byron's only picked up one thing, as you can see.
Oh, picked up a lot of things to try on, I'm not going to lie. Oh my god, we found so many good bits in Bershka, and now we've come for a little Nando's. My meal looks very plain. I literally just get plain chicken wraps. Is it peri tame salted fries? What is it? Peri salted fries. I've got some salt on my fries.
Peri salt.
Very boring here, I won't lie. Oh, that looks lovely.
It's garlic corn. Stick with me.
Yeah, mine's I look like a kid's meal compared to yours. Right then, who wants a haul of all the stuff I just picked up from Bershka? I'm now back home, as you can see. I've drank so much Coca-Cola that my full body feels like it's like... That was my impression of a fizzy drink. This Bershka is brilliant. There's changing rooms in there. I didn't film a clip, obviously, of the outside of the changing rooms. Like, I filmed in there, but it's such a cool space. Like, whoever designed that, I would walk around like, this is actually such a cool layout and like stylized shop. And the fitting room said to Anna, this would be so good to shoot like content in. Not that you can really shoot content like in the bit of the changing rooms where everyone's going in and out, but it is a really cool looking space. I just love visuals. You know me at this point. I love making everything look nice. I appreciate pretty looking things. But I did pick up a few things. We're actually heading to a party this evening, and it is in Soup Kitchen. I've never actually been to Soup Kitchen in Manchester, but I know they do like boiler room events and stuff there, and I've heard a bunch of people speak about going. And actually Chloe, who's staying with us at the minute, I said to her where it was yesterday, and she was like, oh my god, it's such a cool venue. So I'm very excited. And the DJ that we're playing in store, we're playing incredible music. Like when we were in the fitting room, the DJ came on, did a little announcement and started playing, and he was incredible. Like I was walking around the store like, oh my god, this is great. Very excited for tonight. So we've got that this evening, so I thought it was only fair to pick up some bits to actually wear tonight. So I'm going to be dressed in Bershka at the Bershka event. See what I mean? I say that like I don't own Bershka clothes. I own a lot of Bershka stuff already. But they actually stock on ASOS, and we all know how I feel about ASOS. I love it. And I've realised I do get a lot of Bershka off of ASOS. So if you do like pay for like ASOS Premium or whatever, you can get the delivery. I imagine Bershka themselves have better things on their website. But if you're an ASOS fan like I am, search for Bershka because they sell a lot of the bits on there. Anyway, I'm rambling. I picked up this top. You've always seen me try a lot of this on. I just thought this was really cool. I don't actually know if this is a collab with Bershka or if what is it? I don't know what that says. What does that spell? But I picked this up, I thought they were really cool. I'm loving like skatery looking things at the minute, and this also just reminds me of like something that I probably would have had as a kid. That as a kid, I feel like my parents would have dressed me and stuff like this. So I picked that up, tried it on. I think I'm gonna wear this tonight. So I picked that up. And then I also, you probably saw me try this top on. I can't remember which bits I filmed and which bits I didn't. I was trying to rush because I was very aware how busy it was in there. And I was in the changing room for a little while. I picked this top up. I have this exact t-shirt, the like ribbed, tighter fitting t-shirt from COS. And it is my favourite t-shirt in the entire world. However, I cannot bring myself to buy any more because the ones in COS, they're great. The quality is amazing. The fit of them is amazing. I love the little rib detailing. However, COS, I do love you and you have brilliant basics, but it is so expensive. It was £30 for this t-shirt, and I wanted it in grey and I wanted it in black, but I thought I'm not spending £90 on 3 plain t-shirts, so I bought the white one. And then I saw these £12.99. I'm not kidding. At some point, it's in the wash currently because I literally wear it all the time. In fact, is it on the drying rack? Oh my god, sorry if you can see all my clothes. You saw me hang those out yesterday. We don't have anywhere to put anything because obviously Chloe's stuff's in the office. I might actually do a side-by-side comparison because I personally think they're the exact same t-shirt. This one feels a little bit of a different material, but the fit and the way that they look, I don't think you'll be able to tell which one is the more expensive one. So I picked up a white one, £12, can't go wrong. Do wish Bershka what the hell just happened. I do wish Bershka did a grey one because I would love a grey one, but I may have to bite the bullet and buy that one from COS. Anyway, I also picked up this belt. I've had this on my ASOS saved wish list for a little while, but then it sold out. So I actually bought a different version of this belt when I went on holiday recently because I loved this one and it looks similar, but it wasn't this, obviously. And then I went into store and they had it. So I picked this up as well. These tracksuit bottoms, I'm not joking with you. I did actually film these, so you would have seen how these fit. I feel like I've got a hair on my face. These tracksuit bottoms fit incredibly, and as we were walking around the store, £29.99. Oh, that's euros, so it'll be cheaper than that. I don't know how much it is in pounds because this actually just says it in euros. Fit of these, I don't know if it's because they like a bit of a scuba material, but the way they sit is incredible. I obviously tried these on, so you would have seen, and then I were laughing because I were walking around the shop afterwards and all the workers had these tracksuit bottoms on, and I was like, oh, you get it. The girls that get it, and everyone's wearing them. So I definitely had to pick them up. What else did I get? Oh, I picked up these jorts just because I saw these on the model, styled with the belt that I picked up and the t-shirt that I'd also picked up, and it just looked really, really nice. So I picked up these jorts. I love a jort. I love a really, really long jort where it's like, is that actually a jean or is that a short? Because there's like this much of my leg showing, but I just think it looks really, really cool. So I picked up those. And then last but not least, the white t-shirt that I got. I also got in black because, like I said, I love them t-shirts from COS. So if this is a dupe and a cheaper, more affordable one, I'm absolutely gonna stock up. This smells really nice. Someone must have tried this on because this smells lovely. Anyway, that is everything that I picked up from Bershka. I now need to sit and edit because I have the most amount of work to do. Today's absolutely flown by. It is now 4:53 in the afternoon and I've got a hell of a lot to do. Could have maybe done without going for that Nando's. One, because I did a food shop yesterday, but also because we sat and chatted for about an hour, and now I've actually got to speed through everything because I need to be at Anna's in 2 hours, and I think it's going to take me a lot longer than 2 hours to do my work. Guys, I'm dressed and changed. This is the outfit that I'm wearing this evening. I've added a bunch of different rings onto my fingers. I normally only wear the same 3 rings. I normally just wear these 3, but I knew I had these, I didn't say I found, but I was just looking through my drawers for accessories and I forgot that I have all these cool rings that I never wear. This one especially is really, really fun. So I have in fact put loads of rings on. I feel like the outfit's quite casual. I love this belt. I feel like the belt and the rings and everything, and I also love the sound of this. It's just brilliant. So this is the vibe. I was going to wear tracksuit bottoms, but I felt very, very casual. I've got the same shoes on I had today. My beanie cannot come off because my hair underneath is horrendous and I do not have time to wash it. I've literally just been editing and then my phone rang and I was like, oh my god, where are you? We need to leave in like 10 minutes. So I'm now dressed. I literally just put on the t-shirt I tried on earlier with these shorts. I love these shorts. I think they're so, so fun. But it is now time to head over to Anna's, and then I think we're heading from Anna's to Callum's, then from Callum's to the event. So I'm going to leave this camera here because I don't want to take it in my bag. I'm taking my digicam and I'm taking my other camera. But this is the outfit. I'm so excited to get to wear my bag because it goes with the red on this. Oh, chef's kiss. Anyway, I feel like tonight's going to be a fun little night. I don't know what to expect. I also am a bit nervous that I'm going to know a lot of people there because I feel like it's going to be all the fun, cool Instagram boys and girls who I follow on Instagram and admire from a distance but have never met, and I'm getting a bit shy. So I'm just going to be like, oh my god, I love that person. I think they're so cool. But just been keeping my mouth shut because I'm a bit socially awkward. Unless I have a drink, then I'll be over there like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with you, and they're probably gonna think, who the hell is this weird boy? But you know what? It's all part of the game. It's all part of the fun. I look bold, but as bold as I'll ever be. So let's go, Bershka.
Family Byron's vlog. It's got to GoPro.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this shit differently. Things are different, I'm